For more Liquid Lunch, head over to YouTube, do a search for Liquid Lunch TV, and hit that subscribe button.
Hey, welcome back. It's Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch, and boy, I am thirsty for a real look into how often this happens and what would happen to us regular Americans if we lied to any court. Frankie, you and I have had some near misses with different law enforcement, but if we turned in a document ever, I said near misses.
Nothing near.
Okay, when I get a text from you that says, "Hang on, I'm with the FBI. You're next." I almost had a stroke that day. It was a semantics mix-up.
I'm going to table that discussion until next time.
Anyway,
I don't want.
If we handed something to any court that was a fraudulent document, what do you think would happen to us?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't think they'd take kindly about it. I think they'd let us off with more than a slap on the wrist. But Paul, tell us a little bit more about what the FISA judge said in rebuking the FBI for this faulty surveillance application that they submitted, and what, if any, ramifications there are actually going to be from this.
You know, the FISA court judge, in my opinion, was a day late and a dollar short with this, because this is here. What are we? December 19th of 2019. Back in April of 2018, Devin Nunes sent a letter to the same court exposing a lot of these. We now know a lot more, but there was a lot of red flags about this whole FISA process at that time, and the judge did nothing about it. I would also note that there's been a lot of talk about Peter Strzok and Lisa Page and all that. One of the FISA court judges is and we don't know because the FISAs have not been declassified. We don't know who ever signed these. One of the FISA court judges was this Rudy Contreras, who was a personal friend of Peter Strzok, and some of the text messages that have come out. He also was the judge who took the Michael Flynn plea originally. Right. Some of the text messages that have come out is Peter Strzok was trying to plan a dinner party with Lisa Page to try to talk to Rudy, who's now on the FISA court. But we can't do it. We can't go to his office and do it because then he would have to recuse himself. So I'm going to have a dinner party. And these were some of the texts.
What about this Kevin Kleesmith? He had some crazy texts that haven't hit the media. Break some for us.
Kevin Kleesmith, who's the one who altered the email that's saying that Carter Page was not an asset of the CIA when he was. Some of the stuff he did. This is on the day after election. He had a text, and I don't know what was going on the 7th floor of the FBI, but he apparently was having an extramarital affair with another agent as well, which has been widely reported. But he's texting another agent, I am numb. This is the day after the election. I'm numb. She replies, I can't stop crying. And he says, that makes me even more sad. And then she replies, what happened? You promised me this wouldn't happen. You promised. And to that he says, I'm so stressed, I can't help thinking what I could have done differently. And now later on, he's the one who ends up altering this email. And there's also text between him at that time. He says, Viva la resistance. And then when he alters the email, there's text that right after the first FISA warrant is granted, there's a text that he sends to her again. I have initiated the destruction of the Republic. Would you be so kind as to have coffee with me? He then says, I never really liked the Republic anyway. Now, that may be just joking or kidding around, or it's colloquial, but this is the guy that, for some reason, Michael Horowitz can't figure out his motivations for putting his career on the line and changing an email and lying to a FISA court. I don't know why he did that. We can't decide, but it was an error and omission.
I have initiated the destruction of the Republic as we know it.
That's an actual
Want to grab a coffee?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Sounds pretty serious. Hey, Paul, thank you so much. You got to come back and join us again.
Very happy to have
you. This guy knows where the bodies are buried. He knows where the rubber meets the road. Prosecutor, FBI agent. Coming back right after this with the abridged hour 2.
Thank you.